calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on your next relationship. So we have 4 piles here today. Let's get into it. Pile number 1 says rooftop. Pile number 2 says IDC, what you think. Okay, sorry about my shaky hands, but yeah, so that means I don't care what you think. Pile number 3 says spur breakfast 2 for 1. And pile number 4 says a level up. I feel like I said pile 3. I don't know. Sorry if I got the thing wrong, but yeah. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I feel like I said pile 4 here, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick whichever, pile or deck you would like to. And let's get into it, sending love and light, all the good vibes. Take a moment, think about your intention with watching the video. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Namaste. Yeah. Okay, what is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem, like I said. So today's video is going to be on your next relationship. I'm super excited, and yeah, I'm wearing a top for anyone that is concerned about that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super sorry about the hiatus that I took, school and all that vibes, but I am back, and hopefully I can pre-record a bunch of videos and brighten up your December. So yeah, anyways, let us get into it. So pile number 1, you guys chose the rooftop card, okay? So Spirit, what am I getting? Oh my gosh, an airplane, seriously. Okay, so firstly, elephant in the room, I did not shave. And I'm not going to, because as a feminine presenting person, I do not need to shave for anyone, okay? So yeah, I don't know, maybe that might come up in this pile number 1. I don't know why, but I was feeling self-conscious because I didn't shave, and I was like, I don't get self-conscious about that. So yeah, but anyways, pile number 1, the first thing that I heard was secret love affair. So I do feel like your next relationship is going to be a secret at first. I'm hearing that when you first meet them, it's like this whirlwind romance, or it even goes very slowly, but I'm hearing that you meet them on occasion, like maybe once a week, twice a week, and it's like you guys don't tell anyone about it. And I feel like you've been seeing this person on a regular basis, but you didn't even realize that you guys were going on dates. So maybe you've been meeting them once a week for like a book club, or you just meet them once a week for coffee or something. But either way, I'm hearing that like eventually, maybe, like, I don't know why I keep hearing 3 months. So either you've been talking to them for 3 months, or you're gonna meet them in 3 months. But it's like both of you don't realize that you have feelings for each other, and when you do, you guys keep it a secret. I do feel like keeping this relationship private, it might actually be for your benefit. I feel like there are a lot of people that maybe don't want you to be with this person, or it would just be better for everyone's safety even if you guys don't disclose this relationship. So yeah, it seems like a secret love affair. It seems like you guys are really like into each other, but it's very delicate. I feel like I'm gonna make a video on like, their sexual desires for you, but yeah, I'm hearing that they're just super delicate. So I do feel like if you guys ever engage in coitus or whatever, they're gonna be super delicate, and I'm just hearing that it's a very fragile relationship. So sometimes maybe you're walking on eggshells around them, because I don't want to say that they have a family or anything, but I just feel like maybe they just got out of a relationship, or it's like they have kids. So you guys talk about a lot of things, but there are some things that are kind of off limits, so you don't talk about everything. But you guys have a lot of deep intellectual conversations, because the rooftop card just talks about, sometimes when you're on a rooftop with someone, you're on the balcony, you're just looking at the stars and you're having a conversation, and it's one of those life-changing conversations, and you just get to know the person on like a deeper level. So I'm just sharing that like that's basically how your entire relationship is. It's full of a lot of conversations. I feel like you're never going to be bored, because they always have something to say. They're always talking, you're always talking to them. You guys basically can't stop talking, video calls, text messages, and just even hanging out in person. But I am seeing a lot of texting or yeah, texting. This even could be long distance, but I'm seeing them message you like good night like every night, or I'm seeing like a good morning text every morning, or like just checking in on you throughout the day. And you're gonna find yourself thinking about them throughout the day, and vice versa. Okay. Oh, child, that was a lot. Spirit, can I please get more about pile one's next relationship? Okay, so Spirit, you said that it was a secret love affair. Can I get more elaboration on that and just more about this person or persons? Okay, so we have the 2, 4, 6. We have the 8 of Pentacles that came upright. Let me just take out all the cards first. We have the Suit of Elixirs. So it's the Ace of Elixirs. We have the 7 of Swords, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles that came upright. So definitely this person could be a Capricorn. I'm definitely getting earth sign energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then they could have a prevalent moon sign, so like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces rising, and then maybe like a Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus. But like, yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of water placement. So the thing about having a lot of earth sign placements, like, or having an earth sign placement as your sun sign, and even your rising sign, you come off as being someone that's very, you know, resting bitch face vibes, but like on the inside you're just like a cuddly little teddy bear. So I feel like this is someone that's kind of like that. They seem very stern, or they seem very like unemotional, but I feel like once you get to know them, they're very emotional, because I'm definitely getting a lot of masculine energy from them. Even though we have the Queen of Swords. I don't know, I mean the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting masculine, but yeah, like they'd say this is a WLW relationship, because, you know, LGBTQ, like woman loving woman, and this includes non-binary and every gender. But like they just say it's a lesbian relationship. You know, sometimes studs are like known to be unemotional, but like I feel like they could definitely be a stud, but like they're very emotional. And you know, whichever gender, I just feel like even if they seem like someone that's very stern, they can connect with you they can connect with you emotionally. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm hearing that maybe you guys don't share exactly the same beliefs with the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like sometimes you're very passionate about something and then they aren't, and vice versa. And I do feel like sometimes it causes some friction, but I feel like there's a level of empathy with the Ace of Elixirs, because even if they aren't passionate about what you want, they can listen to you and they can sympathize. So yeah, I'm hearing that you guys come from very different backgrounds, you know. Maybe it's like they grew up wealthy and you didn't, or it's like they grew up in a loving household, or like their parents are still together but then yours aren't. Either way, I feel like it's a very contrasting past. And even when it comes to dating life, I feel like maybe you're into a lot of like erotic stuff, and then they're more muted, just like, you know, can we just do missionary, like I'm not into that. Like they just seem very muted, very to themselves, very introverted even to a certain extent. I feel like they could definitely be an Aquarius, and you know, Aquarius people are amazing, but I do feel like it takes a while for them to open up to anyone. Like it takes years, fam. So if you did get an Aquarius, or this is like an Aquarius Capricorn relationship, count your lucky days. Aquarius people are the best. So yeah, and then with the 7 of Swords, like I did say from the beginning, with like it being a secret love affair, and it's like it's on and off. I feel like you just see them on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and it's this energy of, you know, sometimes when you meet someone once and then you have a conversation, like I said, like a rooftop conversation, and then you never see them again. And it's like, even if you guys, like I said, with the contrasting opinions, you might seem like, oh my gosh, I met this person, they were so arrogant, I don't like them, but then you just can't stop thinking about them. And I feel like that's this energy where it's like you see them occasionally, or you only saw them that one time, but you end up like falling for them, you know. But yeah, the 7 of Swords does talk about sneaky behavior, and I just feel like because you don't see them on a regular basis, you only text them and talk to them, it's like you can only get to know them through a certain view. Or because you can only meet up with them at nighttime, it's like, what do they do during the day? So they can be a bit secretive, and I do feel like they have a lot of, they're covered by a lot of, I don't know, like they have a lot of red flags maybe. Like maybe you're worried that they're gonna catfish you. So Yeah, they even could be a bit of a catfish. I feel like maybe you met them online or something, or like you've been talking to them online and it's like they say that they love something but actually they don't. It could be a small thing, but I am getting for some of you, like 20% of you, they could be catfishing you and like lying about how they look. I definitely recommend the movie Love Hard if you'd like to watch it. I know it's problematic. I'm not saying that I support the movie or anything, but I feel like it would relate to your situation. And if they're not catfishing you, I'm hearing them say, like, let's say you said, oh, my favorite poem is Having a Coke with You. And then I see them saying, oh my gosh, I love that poem. And then like saying that they love it, but it's like in reality, they couldn't care less about their poem. They don't like it at all. And it's like they lied to you about small things. And it's like, why would you lie about that, you know? And if you catfish someone, it's like, why would you? I know insecurities and everything, but you shouldn't do that. And then with the Queen of Swords that came upright, this just talks about, and sorry I didn't show you guys the cards. Let me show the cards. So yeah, 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Elixirs. But yeah, the Queen of Swords, I mean, why do I keep saying Queen of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles is just someone that has their shit together. They have their money. And like I said, they just seem like someone that has everything put together. They seem like the full package. And I do feel like, I'm not saying it's too good to be true. I just feel like they aren't perfect. You know, they have their own flaws. They have their own things they need to deal with. So I think some advice would be, do not over romanticize this person and don't put them on a pedestal because they have their own flaws. And yeah, so that is what I got for pile number 1. I hope it resonated. Let me know if there's any other things I should touch up on, like did I not mention something? Should I add like more sexual cards? And yeah, let's get into pile number 2. So pile number 2, you guys chose the I don't care what you think, okay? So what am I busy getting? So I'm hearing I don't know why I heard the words, they're a piece of work. Okay, so pile number 2, I'm hearing that you're going to definitely be enamored by this person. I'm hearing that you were the first person to make the move, or you were the first person, yeah, you were the first person to make the move. And it could not even be like necessarily you asking them out, but it could just be maybe you followed them or you stalked them first. But either way, I'm seeing like maybe they like said hi or something and then you stalk them afterwards. Like, I don't know what it is, but I see them just catching your attention and you're just like, whoa, like who is this person? You're stalking them and you're really into them, okay? I'm hearing that you think that they're very attractive, and I don't know why, but I see you kind of defending this person to your friends, and your friends being like, why are you defending them so much? Like, they're not even that great, or them just being a bit concerned because they're like, why are you so into this person? I feel like your next relationship is going to be about kind of balancing out your emotions and their emotions, because I feel like you fall for them hard first and then they're still trying to catch up with you. I'm not hearing that like it's anything bad, like they aren't interested back. They definitely like you, but I'm hearing that they just want to take things very slow. So maybe you're someone that's like a hopeless romantic and you say I love you in like a week or something, and then there's someone that's more like they take a couple months or a year. And yeah, I just feel like you're gonna be constantly thinking that they aren't into you, but they really are. It's just that they're very shy, okay? Yeah, they're a very shy person. And I'm hearing that you're really into them because this person isn't going to be like any of your past relationships. And like even with the cards, like I don't care what you think, it is giving off the vibe where you're busy defending them. So maybe they could mess up big time when you guys first start talking, and then you give them a second chance, and like it's a great thing because you guys end up, you know, just being together and being super cute, taking matching photos. I'm seeing matching pajamas. I'm seeing like Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving. I'm seeing you guys spending like the holidays together and even celebrating like very small things. Like I see you celebrating 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, instead of like, you know, the normal 6 months, a year. I don't know, I haven't ever been in a relationship, so, but you know, like that type of thing, okay? But Yeah, they're definitely different to what you usually would go for. I don't know, maybe you used to go for very overly feminine people. Yeah, I feel like you used to go for overly feminine people, or just like overly people with like a big ego. Not that feminine and ego go together, but yeah, I'm hearing like this person, like your old relationships used to be people that had a huge ego, but then this is someone that's more self-conscious about themselves. Okay, they overthink a lot of small things, and their self-esteem isn't always that high, so you're kind of like constantly having to make them feel better about themselves, or you're always having to just reassure them and like that type of thing. Okay, I'm hearing that they value their quiet time as well. But yeah, you learn a lot from this person. I think it's a very sweet give and take and push and pull type relationship. So yeah, Spirit, can I get more about this person? So we have the World card, we have the Queen of Elixirs, and then the Five of Coins. Spirit, more about this person. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords again, which came up in pile number 1. Okay, I'll take out one more card. Whoa. Okay, so we got the Ace of Rods that came in reverse. So that's the Ace of Wands. Let me show you the cards. So yeah, let's get into it. So with the World card that came up, right, I'm just hearing that this is a relationship that is just not like any of your past relationships. I feel like I'll link down the short film called The Lost, and basically I feel like they used to have a lot of relationships and you wouldn't expect it from this person because they seem so shy, or they seem like they have a very low self-esteem, and I feel like they even give into that sometimes. Like, you know, when someone fishes for compliments, I feel like that's how this person is. So, you know, I say the good and I say the bad, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So I do feel like there are times when they'll say, oh my gosh, like this isn't that good, I don't look nice or whatever, and then it's just because they want you to gas them up basically. So I don't know, that like could be one thing that's a bit annoying about them. But yeah, with the World card, I'm just hearing that a lot of people have things to say about your relationship. A lot of people are trying to say like good things and also maybe bad things. Like some people are like, oh, I love you guys together, you guys are so perfect, and then other people will be like, oh, I want your person, like you guys aren't gonna last, and like that type of thing. So just be wary about the outside world trying to have a say in your relationship. Okay, then we have the Queen of Elixirs. So this person is someone that is very emotionally mature. I feel like right off the bat they told you that they were interested, or you said you were interested, but you've never been unsure of how they feel about you. You guys have always known that there is a connection. You've always known that there is something going on between you guys. And yeah, you're never gonna be like second guessing their feelings for you. I feel like sometimes maybe you feel a bit neglected with the Five of Pentacles. Sometimes you feel like you put in more effort than they do. But like I said, they just take things very slowly. Or like they want you to court them. They want you to be the one that's like, you know, buying the things, taking care of them. They want you to be the one that asks them to marry you. Like I'm hearing that they want you to be like the masculine presence, or they want you to be the person that just, you know, takes the lead basically. So they don't mind being submissive, they don't mind, you know, taking a seat back and letting you do it. I'm hearing that they don't mind if you top them and they can just like you know, that type of thing. So yeah. And then with the Seven of Swords, that does talk about deceit and like sneaking behind someone's back. So again, I just feel like there could be times where maybe they talk about you behind your back, and it kind of hurts because I feel like they have a lot of amazing friends around them, especially with the World card. And I feel like because they have a lot of friends, they have a tendency to, if you guys have an argument, they go to their friends instead of you. Or like if they're having an emotional day, or they want to, you know, vent to someone, instead of going to their partner or partners, they would go to their friends. So that might come up sometimes. And yeah, like I'm not getting cheating per se, but it's more like emotional cheating where it's like you just feel like, why aren't they coming to me? Like if I have a bad day, I would go to you. So I do feel like sometimes you feel a bit emotionally neglected. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for them to, you know, emotionally show you their love, but like you can feel their love, you know? Yeah. And then we have the Ace of Wands that came in reverse. So that just talks about delaying action. I feel like I said, they take long to ask you out. So it's like you need to take the lead. You need to be the one in control. But yeah, that is what I got for pile number 2. I hope the video resonated. And let's get into pile number 2. I mean pile number 3. I feel like I'm talking so much. Okay, anyways, so pile number 3, you guys chose the Spur Breakfast 2-for-1 burger. Now, this is a very interesting card, pile number 3, because I definitely am hearing that there's a sense of humor and this is a very ironic relationship. This could be the energy. I'll link down the short film, what's it called? Strangers Again. It's so good. I love it so much. But it's this vibe where it's like you guys spoke once and then you never saw them again, and then 10 years later you bump into them again and you get to talking, or like, I don't want to say it to your ex because nah fam, but I just feel like you bump into this person and it's like they've changed. They aren't the same person they were 10 years ago. Like I'm hearing you meet this person and you're like, oh hey, let's say David, like you look amazing, what are you doing? And then they're like, oh, you know, I'm divorced. And you're like, oh, you're divorced, like let's go get some coffee. It even could be a vibe where maybe you were supposed to meet up with someone on a date and that person didn't show up, and then you end up meeting the person, which is this person, the love of your life. Like I don't know why, but I'm hearing that something didn't work out with an old fling or like an old partnership, and then right afterwards you meet this person. So it's like you went on a bad date and then you're like, oh, I want to give up on relationships, I want to give up on love, but then you swipe right on someone and you're like, you know what, fuck it, like let's just meet up. And then you meet up and like you guys end up, you know, like it ends up being the one basically. So yeah, or like you end up like with a high school crush or a primary school crush or something. It even could be a bit of like an inappropriate relationship, because I definitely am getting that there is an age gap. Obviously it's consensual and it's legal, please, okay child. So yeah, like I'm definitely getting like it could be an age gap. So maybe they were a professor but then they left the school, like, you know, Ezra and Arya vibes. Of course, not good, not good, like I said. But there is like a bit of an age gap vibes, and I feel like, yeah, they were married and now they're divorced. Or yeah, you were gonna give up on like love, you were gonna give up on relationships, and then you just meet the one. I'm hearing that this is someone where it's like right person, wrong time. But this relationship isn't doomed by any means. I just feel like you guys start off on a very weird foot where it's like, it's just crazy that you bumped into them. It's just crazy at how everything unfolded. Like, you know How I Met Your Mother, where it's like he had to go through all these hoops, he had to date all these people just to end up with this one person. Because yeah, like I'm hearing like if you didn't forget to wear, if you wore a different color t-shirt, then you guys wouldn't have met that day. So I do feel like you manifested this person and your manifestations are going to come true. So if you have written down like what you want in a partner, it's gonna happen, okay? I'm hearing that this partnership is definitely divinely guided, and your spirit guides played a huge role in this relationship, okay? So yeah, this is a very spiritual connection. It's very spiritual. There's a lot of laughter. I am hearing that I always feel like I have to say something bad as well, I'm sorry, but it's not bad. I am hearing that they could have a bit of a weird kink, or like maybe it's like you don't like how they say the word. I don't know, like there's a word they always use and it like you hate it so much. Or maybe like they're into country music and you're like, no, like like, why? And you hate country music, okay? Of course, no hate to country music, okay? But yeah, Spirit, can I please get more about pile number 3's relationship? What is their next relationship? And also, when is it? When is their next relationship? So we have the Star card. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person just fell into your life at the right time. Literally, it's the right person. This is the right person. You were meant to meet them. Like, it's hands down, it was fate. Okay, this is a fated connection. And that's crazy because I feel like there isn't a lot of those left in the world. So yeah. Okay, so we have the 9 of Rods, which is the 9 of Wands. There is a bit of like you guarding yourself, or this is a bit of like, I don't know, unentered territory. Because I just feel like making the jump, and like, you know, maybe you're scared to go on a date with them because like I said, I just feel like you were too scared to be with them, or they were too scared to be with you. But I feel like it's more you too scared to be with them. And they just seem so like, no, like, I think we were meant to be together. Or it could be vice versa, you know, where it's like you manifested them and then they're a bit like weirded out by that, and they're a bit like, but like, how are we like so in sync? How are we so perfect for each other? Like, this is a bit too weird, you know. This could definitely be a twin flame connection. And you know, in twin flames there's the runner. So usually if this person feels a lot of emotions, they're scared and they push you away. So that could happen like later on. Like, I feel like you guys will be dating, everything's great, and then a month later they're like, no, this is going too fast, I'm too scared, like, I have to go. So yeah, then we have the Chariot card, but you guys make it through, okay? You guys make it through. Can I get more about this person's next relationship? So I'm getting February. Then we have the Empress card in reverse. And we have the 4 of Swords that came upright. My nose is tingling for some reason. So let us see. With the Star card, like I said, this person just they tick all the boxes. Literally, they are the person you manifested. I'm hearing that they have a job, they have a car, they're successful. Like specific details that you manifested, like they're there. Like, I'm just hearing that it's crazy because like you guys are just so perfect for each other, you know. This could definitely be a water sign with a earth sign. And you know, when water and earth meet together, it gets muddy, it gets messy. So it is a bit of a messy relationship, or a bit of a sticky situation. And yeah, you know, this even could be a vibe where it's like you guys are all like one big friend group. And you know, dating your friends in a friend group, it's always awkward because if you break up, it's messy. Or dating a coworker, or like you guys have a band together and dating your bandmates. Like, I'm just hearing that if you guys break up, it's gonna be super awkward, okay? But yeah, I do feel like you guys could end up breaking up, but then just getting back together again. Like, I'm hearing the breakup doesn't even last that long, like 2 days, not even that long. It does take a while to define the relationship. It does take a while. I do feel like you're gonna meet them and also seeing other people at the same time. So it's like you don't meet them and then you're like, oh, they're the one, I'm done dating. It's more like you meet them and you're like, oh, I hope it works out. And you keep dating them, but you're seeing other people as well, and they're seeing other people as well. So it starts off very casual, where it's like, oh, we should get some coffee, like we should catch up sometime, you know. And yeah, like I said, I feel like you could be seeing someone else, and then as soon as that relationship ends, you guys just pick up where you left off. 9 of Wands, I do feel like it's just a lot of emotions. I feel like it's gonna be hard to deal with like the truth that like this is what you manifested, this is what you wanted, you know. Like, maybe every single day you've been saying, I want a relationship, I want a relationship, and then this person comes, and then you're kind of like, what do I do now? Like, you manifested this, you wanted this, and now it's actually happening, and it's like a bit scary. I'm sorry, my tongue's a bit tongue-tied. But yeah, the Chariot card, it talks about family. So I do feel like they end up meeting your family, you end up meeting their family, And yeah, it's a very sweet connection. They could have kids maybe. Or I'm hearing that like their niece loves you, or like their pet loves you, so it's a good sign. And like a way that you'll know that this is the person is that if they meet your parents and it goes amazing, it's like that's the one. Or like if your pet likes them, that's the one. And then the Empress card that came in reverse, I do feel like I said, it's gonna start off a bit like rocky, a bit like, yeah, you know, like they're great, they're amazing, we're perfect together, but I don't know, like, is it gonna work out? It's like you guys are this will they, won't they couple. Um, and yeah, maybe there's a bit of vanity. I just feel like because it took so long to define the relationship, it's like you might be posting on social media, you going out, you seeing friends and everything, trying to make them jealous, and they're gonna do the same thing. And then eventually you're just like, you know what, listen, I like you, you like me, let's just cut the bullshit and be together. Like, yeah, so I do feel like there will be times where you try to push their buttons and they try to push your buttons. It's like that short film All Too Well, by Taylor Swift. It's like that energy. And then we have the Four of Swords, and that just talks about resting and healing. So I do feel like you're going to be healing a lot in this relationship, and they're going to be healing as well. I'm hearing that they help you break toxic habits as well. So maybe they are vegetarian and you aren't, and you end up like also being a vegetarian for them, or you help them stop smoking, or they help you with your goals. But either way, I feel like you guys have a very positive impact on each other. So yeah, that is what I got for part number 3. I hope the video resonated, and let's get into the next one. Okay, pile number 4, let's get into it. You guys chose the level up card, okay? So, pile number 4, I feel like we need to sit down and have a conversation, you know? Like, let's get our coffee, let's just sit down and chat, because I feel like, it's kind of sad. It's not sad, you guys have a great relationship, but I feel like it's a bit sad because you might be a bit ashamed of your partner, or maybe it's like they're a bit ashamed of you. And I hate to say that, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I do feel like it's just a bit like, maybe because with the level up card, I feel like this has to do with you and like you being at a really amazing point in your life. Like maybe you've been single for a very long time, and you know, you have your money, you have your career, and like everything is going really well. You've been working on yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, when it comes to your health, just everything. You've been really trying to level up. You've been raising your vibration, you've been doing the most, you know. And then it's kind of like, as much as everything's amazing, you feel like when it comes to romance, your life is a mess. So I feel like your next relationship is gonna come, and I don't know why, but it's like you're a bit ashamed of them. I feel like for some reason you don't want to introduce them to your friends, you don't want to tell them about this person, and it could be because you're a bit like, they're a bit younger maybe. Yeah, maybe they're a bit younger, of course consensual and illegal. But yeah, like I'm seeing you dating them and then like wanting to keep them a secret, or them wanting to keep you a secret, and it isn't for the best reasons. And of course I'm gonna say the good things as well, but I do feel like it's a bit sad because you're kind of like, damn, like, or they're gonna be like, damn, like, I thought you liked me, like why don't you want me to meet your friends, why don't you want me to do this, like can't we be seen out together? It's like that song, why can't you hold me in the street? Why can't I kiss you on the dance floor? I wish that song. And it's like, I wish that we could be like that. I wish, you know, like we could just hold each other in public. So maybe you're going to be dating someone that is like a bit of a celebrity, or they're an influencer, or it's like they're notoriously known for being single. So it's a bit hard for them to get into the groove of being in a relationship. Like it reminds me of Diane and Guy. I love them so much. Okay, wait, someone is busy calling me. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, I do feel like there's this energy where it's like they have been single for a long time, you've been single for a long time, and it's like okay, this other person, Guy and Diane. So they've been dating, they've been in a relationship, but she's still and they moved in together, but she still says it's your house, and then the guy's always like, it's our house, we're in a relationship, remember that, right? So I feel like sometimes they get in the habit of like saying, I don't know how to say it, but it's like they act single when they aren't, and it's just because they forget that, like, you know, this is a partnership. So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of obstacles that you guys have to go through, but I feel like they have a good heart, and like their heart is in the right place, and I feel like they want to be with you, but it's kind of like, yeah, I just feel like their life isn't as put together as yours is. So there could be times where you feel like you're taking a break for them, or you feel like you have to slow down for them, you know? It even could be an LGBTQ relationship where it's like they aren't out of the closet, but you are. But yeah, like I'm just getting mostly like them being an influencer, and it's like, I don't know, like their management team doesn't want them to say that they're in a relationship, or they don't want to go public, and then you're kind of like, why not? And like maybe it seems like it's for bad reasons, but I feel like to them it's like not that big of a deal, or it's like they never want to introduce you to their friends. But okay, let me stop saying all that stuff and let's get into it after this airplane leaves. Okay, let's get into the cars. Okay, so Spirit, can I please get more about pile number 4? Can I please get more about pile 4's next relationship? I'm just hearing that it was hard at first, okay? What is pile number 4's next relationship? So we have the 4 of Cups that came up, right? It's a very comforting relationship. I feel like when things are good, things are amazing. I feel like you guys have a very stable foundation, and it's like when you guys are together, everything's just great. I just feel like when it comes to small things, like maybe just going out in public, or maybe like even they want to get a prenup and you're like, why? Or like I just feel like it's something, and it's like a big deal breaker, or like it's a deal breaker for you, and you're just like, I don't know if I should be with them or not. So your next relationship doesn't necessarily mean it's your last relationship, it just means the next one. So yeah, I feel like you're just debating whether you should be with them or not, because you know, you're like saying, well, I have my life figured out. Like it's just like, yeah, it's like you're taking a step back for them basically. But I truly feel like it's full of a lot of love for you. We have the Hangman, so it's like stagnant energy, okay? We have the Page of Cups, and then also the Ace of Elixirs again. And then we have the 9 of Cups. So let me show you the cards. And I am wearing a top, by the way. Just so yeah, anyways. The 4 of Cups, it talks about a very stable and strong foundation. So I feel like no matter what happens, they always have your back. I feel like if people ever gossip about you, like they're gonna be like, excuse me, what did you say about so and so, like about you? Like you take that back. I feel like they're always trying to fight your battles. They're very aggressive at times, but not in like a really bad way. Like I don't think they've ever, like they wouldn't get physical with you. I just feel like they're very passionate. Like they have a super loud voice, a loud presence, a big energy. They're always the life of the party. I feel like they're very sociable. I feel like if you guys go out together, like they'll be greeting everyone. They will make the rounds and say, hey, how you doing? Oh, this is my friend. Like they'll introduce you to everyone, but they'll say like, oh, this is my friend. And then you'll be like, what do you mean friend? Like we're dating. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, like you know what I mean. So it's like I said, it's like a small thing where you're kind of like, so it's just about, are you gonna overlook it, or are you gonna like say, nah, bye? So yeah, then we have the Hangman. So I feel like it's a very contemplative relationship where you're like thinking the whole time, should we be together, shouldn't we be together, is this a good idea, are we good for each other? I feel like because you guys are able to work so well together, it's like you guys are better friends than lovers. I feel like that's what I'm busy getting. Yeah, I feel like you guys have so much chemistry together, and it's like as soon as you start dating, it's like it's just different and it's weird. And it's weird to transition, like it's weird to say friend and then like partner, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, or partner, lover. So yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that's hard about dating your best friend. Like it can be easy, but also it can be hard to adjust, you know. So yeah, like I can just see you guys being afraid that if you date, that like things are going to be different. And I do think things will be different. And then with the Page of Cups, it talks about this immature love. So it talks about, like I heard this quote where they were saying like they loved each other, but, or he loved her, but they were too immature to show it, or they didn't know how to show it, you know. So I feel like you guys care a lot about each other, but it's more as a friendship than a relationship. And then we have the Ace of Cups. There's so much love. There is literally so much love. Like, look at all these cups here. Like, these elixirs, is all these emotions. Like, I feel like you guys love each other so much. And it's not about not loving each other. It's not about not having feelings for each other, because it's all there. It's just about, you guys are better friends. I feel like you guys are better as friends. So your next relationship might end up with you guys just being friends afterwards, okay? But you know, who's to say that you guys can't fall for each other again? Because after the Nine of Cups, I feel like after you guys become friends again, it's like you guys try and date again. So I feel like no matter what happens in this connection, you guys won't end up on bad terms. Like, that will not happen. Like, you guys will be in each other's lives for life. Like, this is a for lifers, I don't know. Wait, for lifers, I don't know. It's a TikTok thing. But yeah, this is a full life connection. Like, you're gonna know them forever, and you guys will be friends forever. And I hope that like you guys can make it through. But I just feel like this is a very deep connection that's filled with so much love and abundance. And it's just about how you express that love. So be mindful of how you speak to your partner and how you speak to yourself. So yeah. Okay, part number 4, that is all I got for your reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did, and all that jazz. Comment down below other video suggestions as well. I will get to them, but literally I have flip files, and I have 2 flip files worth of readings that I need to get through. So if you comment something and I haven't gotten to your reading yet, I did not ignore it. I took a screenshot and I will do it soon. But as for now, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending love and light. I love you so much, and I'm so glad to be back. I love you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna start crying. I'm a Cancer, if you didn't know. I get really emotional, but I'm serious. You guys are literally my everything. I'm so glad that I started this channel and I met so many amazing people, and all your comments are so amazing. Like, especially when you guys just like say nice things about me, or when I get DMs from you, or just everything. And I'm a little bitch for crying right now, but I've just been really sensitive and emotional lately, and I don't know why, but yeah, I truly appreciate every single one of you. And I know YouTubers say that all the time, and it's like super cringy, because it's like, how can you care about every single person? You haven't met all of them. But it's like, even just seeing the numbers, I know that there are people behind it. And yeah, I just feel like I love you all so much, and I hope you know that. I hope you know that I would literally do anything for all of you, and I pray for all of you guys before I go to bed. And I'm grateful every single day, and like, yeah, like I pray for you all. So yeah, okay, that's all. Bye.